So if you're seeing this video, I can make two guesses about you. One, you're a growth-oriented school leader. Two, you take responsibility for that growth. If that's true, you're in the right place. My name's Bauer. I'm a principal development and retention expert, best-selling author, and I host two of the world's most downloaded podcasts. Now, the benefit of this School Leadership Scorecard is that it identifies 7 key strategic areas that for you illustrate the highest leverage opportunity for growing your leadership skills. And you can complete it in 10 minutes or less. So why a scorecard? I believe you have the answers inside yourself. I like to say that I help powerful people remember how powerful they are. When you identify your current level performance and where you want to be next, energy is infused into this process. Ownership is infused into this process. It's easy to get excited about where you're headed next. And that's why a scorecard is such a valuable tool. Like I said, there's 7 key strategic areas, which we'll go over quickly. One is about your continuous growth. When you get better, everybody wins. 2 is about isolation's the enemy to excellence. If you lead on your own, you are making a conscious decision to limit the kind of impact and value you can create on your school campus. Now, if you're a connected leader, consistently collaborating with colleagues around the world, if you empower your teams, you delegate and this kind of thing, you can multiply your impact. We are all better together, I believe. The 3rd key strategic area is about relationships and culture. You can never go wrong treating people right. The 4th key strategic area is about measuring what matters. Of course, student achievement, discipline, attendance, these are important things in schools, but are those the only indicators of success on campus? The 5th key indicator is about taking action. I like to say ideas are great, but not the greatest. When you take action, you could actually create results for you and all your stakeholders. The 6th key strategic area is about having a plan, about vision. If you don't know where you're going, you might end up there, right? So be intentional about where you're headed. And the 7th key strategic area is WTF, which stands for what's the framework or what's the tool. In my view, school leaders that have a vault of resources, tools to fall back on that are proven, that will get them a result and help them solve the greatest challenges they face, they're obviously going to do a lot better than leaders with no tools, no frameworks, or few tools and few frameworks. They say if the only tool that you have is a hammer, then everything looks like a nail. That's not helpful in today's fast-changing school leadership context. Now, when you're looking at the scorecard, and this is an example of one key strategic area, it represents rubrics that we are pretty comfortable using in education. There is low performance on the left, higher performance on the right, and just be candid where you currently are. Don't beat yourself up. Be gracious, be kind, be gentle to yourself. I'm certainly not going to judge you if you're candid and rate yourself a 1, 2, or 3 in any strategic area. One of the best features of the scorecard tool is now and next. Where do you currently perform? Where would you like to be in the next 90 days? And 2 coaching points here. Just decide what's the next tiny step. If you currently score a 3, don't pick a 12, right? If you currently score a 5, don't pick a 12 next. You want to see small improvement in areas. Those small improvements lead to big impact and exponential growth over time. Last thing I'll say about now and next, the calculated score at the bottom of the PDF should calculate for you automatically. If it doesn't, you'll need to get out your calculator. But that's an important piece because in the next 90 days, we can see how far you've come and establish some new goals as well. Remember, ideas are great, but not the greatest. So of everything we talked about in this short video, make sure you take action, complete the scorecard. It takes 10 minutes or less, and then check your inbox. You should get an email when you download the scorecard. And about 2 days after that, I want to reach out and just see if we could set up a complimentary coaching call. The whole point of that is to set up your 90-day plan for growth. If you don't see the email, look at the bottom, send me one at help@betterleadersbetterschools.com, and we'll set up that coaching call to create your 90-day plan. Well, now is an invitation. It's up to you. When you download the School Leadership Scorecard, you can go through the 7 key strategic areas. You can identify where you're currently performing and where you want to be performing in the next 90 days. And if you choose, either you can create your own plan for growth over the next 90 days, or I'm inviting you to a free complimentary coaching call where I'd love to help you out. My mission is to connect, grow, and mentor every school leader who wants to level up. That means I want to support and serve you. And if we can make that happen, it'd be great. Bye for now, and go make a ruckus.